We're at Fort Trumbull State Park in New London, and this fort was built from 1839 to 1852. Although the original Fort Trumbull that no longer stands was built much earlier, as John Lincoln, the park supervisor, explained to me. The first fort used to be over in this area here?
Yes, the first fort was in this area here. It was attacked by the British under Benedict Arnold in 1781. And after the Revolutionary War, President Washington asked Congress for funds to upgrade all their coastal fortifications. This structure behind me was built, and it's called a blockhouse. That became known as the first system of coastal defense. And then the second Fort Trumbull was built just prior to the War of 1812. And the third Fort Trumbull to be built, which was part of the third system of coastal defense, is still here today, and it's open to the public.
So wow, John, this looks like something straight out of the Gladiators movie.
It's quite a fort. It's a two-tier fort, so they had cannon on 2 levels, and we have stairways up to the top.
Oh wow, this really is an amazing view, huh?
It's a commanding view of New London Harbor.
Oh, true. Nobody can sneak up on you. Okay, so I've always wondered, grass on the roof, why?
Well, the grass is just there to hold the earth in place, and the earth is what would absorb the impact of a projectile.
Like a cannon?
Yes.
Oh, good idea. This fort is a wonderful example of its era, a masterpiece with its stonework and its masonry. The fort has informational markers and displays, and also touchable cannons and statues. So John, this is the only cannon left from the original fort?
Yes, this is a 24-pounder flank howitzer. It would be fired by a long stick with a lit rope on the end. All the exhibits in here tell a story from a different time period in the fort's history. We call this the 50s room. It's as it would have appeared in the 1950s when it was occupied by the Naval Underwater Sound Lab. These rooms are all furnished as they would have appeared during the Civil War. And this is the fort's magazine. This is where they kept all the gunpowder.
Oh wow, this is a lot of ammunition.
Probably not as much as it was back then.
Probably not.
This is a room where they filled the powder bags to service the guns, and it was also used as a guardhouse and a brig.
Oh, I can't imagine being a prisoner here.
Oh, there's some etchings over there in the windowsill where Bill Baker was in here for 5 days.
The ground surrounding Fort Trumbull makes for a great picnicking area, and they also have a pier that you can fish off of. Before you walk around Fort Trumbull, make sure you check out the Visitor Center to see their different displays explaining the history.
The Fort's Visitor Center has a lot of hands-on activities, interactive exhibits, scale models, graphics, 3 theaters.
So if you're looking for a fun-filled day full of history and great views, Fort Trumbull State Park is a great place to be. Visit their website for more information.